Our final bit of race action from Zwartkops and the Extreme Festival is all about the big V8 supercars. And great to have them back as part of the Extreme Festival. First race win went to Franco Di Matteo. He was followed home very closely by Mackie Adlam. And now with the inverted grid, let's see whether or not Terry Wilford can capitalize after he had some problems in the first one. Final bits of checks now before they head out onto the circuit for the second last time in anger. And associated Alterations, all part of our sponsorship for this weekend. Nice to see a big field, including Roy Campos in the mix as well. And the front end of this second race will be headed out by Zwartkops and the Pry Instrumentation Corvette there of Steve Herbst. Terry Wilford right on their tail and looking to capitalize now. He had some issues in the first one, as I mentioned. Let's see if he's able to get those sorted out and possibly even steal a win here. No overtaking until they get out of turn 2. Yellow flags all the way through turn 1 and turn 2. Then it's green flags into turn 3. Good start once again from Zwartkops as well as he comes into the mix. As they start to get things sorted out now. Green flags coming out of turn 3. Hammer time. And Terry Wilford already squeezing out and getting through there on Zwartkops. Cut for Specie coming through. His teammate this weekend is Roy Campos. Campos already diving on the inside looking for a way past. Terry Wilford followed very closely there by, and you can see Corey Falshank looking to capitalize and use the lines of Wilford. Campos looks to hit the front end early on. He goes to third. Terry Wilford applying the pressure onto Steve Herbst. Oh, and a spin. 2 cars out. One of them is the AMC car there, and it looks like a little bit of problems, unfortunately, for Romano Sartori. The other car involved in that one was the 11 car of Falshank. 2 of them getting back on track, those 2 big Mustangs. Eventually back on the circuit, but right at the back of the field with a big mountain to climb. In the background there, you can see the Shell and Mackie Adlam machine starting to make its way through the field rapidly. Trying to close down now on Steve Herbst. JP Norkia just behind him. Looks like Benjamin Morgenrud is also coming along for the ride, but it's Mackie Adlam who dives through on the Corvette. Second of those Corvettes, usually piloted by Devin Robertson, but now with JP Norkia behind the wheel, he dives through and makes a move. He makes a move up into 5th place. Benjamin Morgenrud eventually up into 6th now, getting through on that Corvette of Steve Herbst. And Franco Di Matteo, race 1 winner, on his tail and looking to use the youngster to get to the front. Morgenrud's pace has been good. Front end of the field right now, though, it is all about Terry Wilford. Wilford ahead of Campos. Campos under threat there from Mackie Adlam. JP Norkia just behind them. An N4 machine going well. The Autocraft car looking for a chance now. Have a look under braking. White line rule comes into play. And Adlam dives through on Campos up into 2nd place. He's now going to look to take Roy Campos along for the ride. Possibly close in on Terry Wilford. Wilford is checked out though. He is miles up the road. I don't know if there's enough laps in hand. Remember, get 2 extra laps in the second heat to try and complete the maneuvering that has to happen from the back and the inverted grid. And you can see Mackie Adlam hasn't wasted time. Although he's got to 2nd place, he's still got a huge mountain to climb to get through there. Ian Young getting overtaken there, and a little bit of problems there, unfortunately, for Young. Associated Alterations car having some problems. Speaking of problems, Campos losing out another position as he goes through turn 4 up the hill. Di Matteo looking to close and get past. Big flame out of the side of that Morgenrud auto machine, and Benjamin Morgenrud loses out of position 2 as Roy Campos gets past him again. Late braking from the youngster, maybe just outbraked himself ever so slightly into Sassel corner though. And JP Norkia now maybe looking to capitalize. He's going to try on the inside. Thomas Reeve just behind there. Mentioned him earlier on. Oh, good defensive driving there. And I think, Morgan's got a problem. I thought diving to the inside there was not the way that Benjamin Morgenrud would usually go through that corner. And he pulls to the sideline and looks like he might be out of this one. There you can see Thomas Reeve now going with JP Norkia. Closing in on Campos and Di Matteo. Behind them it is the hard charge coming out of Campos' teammate Zwartkops. But sideline, Benjamin Morgenrud out of it. Double yellow flags down into turn 1 for a couple of laps just to make sure that all the cars have seen that car stricken on the outside, but there's only one to go. Campos, late dive on the inside. This is Portugal versus Italy. What is this, soccer? No, it's not. It's Campos versus Di Matteo. And looks like Roy Campos doesn't want to lose out to the Italian stallion again. Oh, Adlam runs wide. Right in the closing stages. Has he got enough of a margin? He might have. He might just be able to stay ahead. Yes, he is. Only able to stay ahead of Roy Campos because he put in such a big effort in the middle part of the race. Terry Wilford though, clean and clear in the Fuchs machine to take the win. He wins out over Mackie Adlam, who just managed to correct himself after that small mistake at the top of the hill. So Adlam comes through for second place. Campos will eventually come across the line to beat out Frank de Matteo and Thomas Reed. Let's get confirmation of those results. It's Wolford from Adlam, Campos and de Matteo. Thomas Reed beating JP Nokia, Romano Satori and Steve Herbst. Let's catch up with Associated Alterations Ian Young, our sponsor for the day.
I had a bit of a bad day. I didn't go out in race one because I thought it was going to rain. But the guys did race. I went in race two, started at the back. And I don't know where I came up to now, but I really enjoyed it. It's good fun. I had some good dances. Everybody's sort of had a turn. The other people that have sponsored the day, privateers, so that's why I just thought it would be my turn, and also welcome to the series as well.
All this Extreme Festival action is proudly brought to you by Investchem Chemical Logistics, Bridgestone Tires, G&H Transport, Motormart Clarksdorp, and Associated Alterations.